Hello. My name is Mark, and today was a crazy day for hip hop. Hip hop keeps moving, things going fast day by day, and Drake still doing his Karen shit. Drake's legal team alleges Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show was orchestrated to assassinate the character for another artist. Number one, that he played Night Like Us in the last one, but the rest of the Super Bowl was playing his music overall. Just one part. Pick and choose, guys. Pick and choose. In a 107-page amended complaint against UMG. Not Like Us was performed during the 2025 Super Bowl and broadcast to the largest audience for Super Bowl halftime show ever. Over 133 million people, including millions of children and millions more, who had never before heard the song or any of the songs that preceded it. It was the first and will hopefully be the last Super Bowl halftime show orchestrated to assassinate the character of another artist. This is why, Drake, you are culture vulture. You said you study rap game for a lifetime. I don't know what they said, but this is a bitch ass pussy ass move. Rap battle supposed to be personal. Personal. It, why you didn't do that to Pusha T? Why you didn't do that? Pusha T brought up your child, your son. You didn't do shit. You move on. But this is the first time you just said, fuck it, let's sue this man. This is some bullshit, if I'm being honest. It's just some bitch ass move. Drake's legal team, you are a bitch. All of you are a bitch. Because how you just uh taking this action like against UMG. UMG didn't do shit. They let them do it. It became personal when Drake brought up something. Brought up Whitney. And Kendrick didn't do any ejection right now. He just kept his mouth shut, knowing that he don't care. He didn't care about this. He moved on. After ending the battle, he moved on. The only one still stuck on Kendrick's dick, only Drake's and his legal team, and a bunch of OVOs. Kendrick moved on. He's doing his thing. I know he's still petty with the music video with SZA, Luther. There's some hidden messages, but people care. People don't care. People didn't care. Whether they care or not, who gives a fuck? We move on. People move on. But you still didn't move on. But this posted like April 17, things kind of move on from it. I still don't care about Lil Wayne, but UMG and then respond and warns Drake to be careful what you wish for in a new statement over their ongoing legal battle. They said, Drake, unquestionably one of the world's most accomplished artists and with whom we've enjoyed 16-year successful relationship, is being misled by his legal representatives. In representatives? I fucking don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I cannot even spell the word representatives. Into taking one absurd legal step after another. In Texas, last November, his counsel instituted a legal proceeding with much fanfare and a bluster. On Monday, they quietly dropped the case. Drake, even UMG said, "Hey, we have a successful run. Just let's drop this case because you knew. They knew. Even UMG know. You know what? If you wanna fight fire with fire, okay, let's do it. Let's see who's going to lose their shit. I'm okay. I think UMG didn't care because I think they're a billion-dollar company, music company. I know they have problem losing money, but if it's like this, I don't know. They probably didn't care about the whole situation after all. Because if you win, but let me pause for that for a second. Let's read it, and then I'm going to say if Drake win. In New York, in January, Drake's counsel filed a defamation lawsuit, fearful of being sanctioned by the court for asserting false allegations. Tonight, they amended the complaint to withdraw them only to add more baseless allegations. Yes, the bot situations. Why you remove it? I thought you know that they use bots. Drake, Drake's legal team, are you hiding something? Because if you put that bot, maybe things would happen bigger than ever. But you remove it, so I think that's a strategic move, or it's a dumb move. 2 weeks ago, his representatives celebrated a win, the granting of a routine discovery motion. That win will become a loss if this frivolous and reckless lawsuit is not dropped in its entirely, because Drake will personally be subject to discovery as well. Drake, be careful! All you see, it's gonna get discovered too. So it is fighting fire with fire. Drake, you're an artist. This is like a business, a big corporation. So good luck, because they probably have like 20 to 30 legal team there. 20 to 30 person, like Manchester City with 110 charges. They combine their Avengers, like assemble their Avengers of lawyers. As the old saying goes, be careful what you wish for. Both Texas and New York proceedings are an affront to all artists and creative expression. Yes, this is like you're destroying a First Amendment of the United States, like freedom speech. So basically, you just don't want artists to fight you, even though you did it first. Even in Euphoria, Kendrick said, "Don't be personal." He said that on the record. Don't be personal. Don't bring any family or just being personal. But you be personal. You bought the personal shit. So you wish for. You be careful. Be careful. Be careful what you wish for. And then Kendrick go all out, sending some crazy narratives, and you gave up in that hard part sick. You don't want any battle, and then you'll do a lawsuit like this. That's a bitch ass move. Should his legal representatives senselessly keep the New York lawsuit alive, we will demonstrate that all remaining claims are without merit. It is shameful that these foolish and frivolous legal theatrics continue. They are reputationally and financially costly to Drake and have no chance of success. Yep. Drake can spend money whenever he wants on this battle. Universal will not run out of money, because how much money they made. I know music industry is fucking crazy. I know that. It sucks that not just Drake, but all of the people who were in the music industry got manipulated, just putting out their art, but they cannot control it or just own that masters. It sucks. But in this battle, I go with Universal, because how Drake can just, I don't know if he wants more money. I think he wants more money, but Universal didn't do anything. They let Kendrick and they let Drake do their thing. So even the Pusha T beef, UMG didn't do anything. So what's the problem? You dropped Scorpion and then it was successful. I think he got like 900k first week or 500k first week. Like, he's still successful. So what's the difference now? Because now UMG have a different kind of like player. Now you feel threatened. So doesn't make sense. Again, back to the win. If Drake win, if he win, number one, I don't know if he get. I think there's some rumors. I don't know if it's true. Like 200 million or something like that. Now, like Drake's legal team claims UMG intentionally tried to devalue his music and brand ahead of 2025 contract negotiations while trying to prove its worth as an exclusive partner to Kendrick Lamar. To me, it's dumb. If you don't like Drake, when Kendrick sent shot, you say drop, drop, drop. Kendrick took his time and then he respond. Now, in my honest opinion, in my humble opinion, you should have just not dropping. Just wait on it. Why can't you just wait? But you, after Kendrick release back to back, and then you release it, and then you should have taken the Nas route. Take a 2 year, 6 month. I don't care. They took a break. Like Jay-Z sent shot, and then Nas respond like 2 years or 6 months later, if I remember correctly. So you have basically, I don't care. If Kendrick fans said, "Hey, drop, drop, drop," you should have just move on from a while. Just re-strategize everything. But you're a stupid man. You just want to respond because I know you're a tough guy. You're a gangster. You must respond. Now the gangster shit just strip off you. Now you're a bitch. Bitch made. You're a Karen now. LAWBREY and Gentle Graham. Gentle hands. So dumb. You could have just stepped away and negotiate with UMG, getting your bag before any of this shit. But you are gangster. You don't think enough. You didn't think too far. Now after everything that happened, now you said, and then your contract maybe took a hit. Just accept it, Drake. You're a loser, man. Jeez. The contract between UMG and Drake is up for negotiation this year by the spring of 2024. UMG understood that the rise of streaming platform had enhanced the bargaining power of artists. Established artists whose contracts are coming up for renewal are in an improved position to demand higher take rates due to the improvement in the feasibility of the cash flows and risk reduction. UMG was incentivized to act, and in fact did act in a manner to reduce that bargaining leverage in advance of upcoming negotiations with Drake over contract renewal. UMG's actions were motivated, at least in part, by UMG's desire to best position itself in negotiations with Kendrick Lamar in 2024 and Drake in 2025. With respect to Lamar on information and belief, UMG was incentivized to prove that it could maximize Lamar's sales. Indian is business, dog. If you don't respond to euphoria and take your time and strategize, you probably get that back. But you playing stupid game. You win stupid prizes, right? You respond. Brought up some allegations. Even though Kendrick on his response to your push-up and that tailor-made, please don't be personal. Please just keep it as a rap game. Be a rap battle. Rap battle in the middle tier that don't go all out on the territory of you shouldn't go. But you responded. Bring Whitney and said that kid wasn't Lamar's kid. It was Day Free with that tone. So stupid. Now when Kendrick responds with whether Meet the Grams and Not Like Us, things change. Business booming. People check Kendrick Lamar, and then UMG gonna take that money. They follow the money. It's the business, dog. You gotta respect it. The hustle. After only being able to get him in sign a short-term exclusive contract, UMG wanted Lamar to see its value on an expedited time frame in order to convince Lamar to resign exclusively and for a longer period of time. I think Kendrick Lamar PG Lang is subsidiary of like UMG, so basically down. I think I don't know how it works. For Drake, I think it's Young Money, OVO and him. To him, OVO it's him. Basically, I don't know if he's still tying with Young Money. I think they don't. So basically, UMG, OVO, that's it. So as to Drake, in 2024, his contract was nearing fulfillment. Fulfillment. On information and belief, UMG anticipated that extending Drake's contract would come at high cost to UMG. As such, it was incentivized to devalue Drake's music and brand in order to gain leverage in negotiations for extensions. It's a game, dog. When things get hot, where is the iron so hot, you gotta take that chance to grab it and put some sauce in it and put everything in it. Is that the word? I'm saying a word or a sentence? You gotta strike when the iron's hot. And they got it. They got Kendrick. Kendricks have been playing like a silent game. He never go all out. He knows when he's going to drop. When the iron's hot, see the potential of that diss track and everything. UMG take this shot. Strike the iron when it's hot. Drake, your value is still there, but you are playing stupid games to win stupid prizes. You don't have to follow up. You don't have to. You can play the waiting game. To be personal, at least if that's your attention when you want to get that money, you could just play silent for like 2-3 months. Just negotiate with UMG. You get that back, and then strike Kendrick. But because you wanna act tough and everything, now you confused with everything right now. So later now, I'm going to respond to this fucking stupid Nazi right there. Drake's team responds to UMG, "Be careful what you wish for." Statement says Drake has nothing to hide. Ooh, are you sure? Because I think big business can go all out. So again, be careful what you wish for. They have like mini soldier there. So I don't know, Drake. If a billionaire company beer company said, "Be careful what you wish for," I think I should be careful. But Drake's team, they got nothing to add. So I don't know. UMG's latest statement is a desperate attempt to spin to the narrative and deflect from the truth. Drake is holding the largest music conglomerate in the world accountable for its action and doing so without fear. We dismiss the Texas Discovery action because Discovery will now proceed in New York. That's not a retreat, that's victory. UMG dismissed its First Amendment petition in Texas because it has no claim, that's losing. And UMG knows the case against it is only getting stronger. Drake welcomes Discovery and has nothing to hide. It's not Drake who should worry, it's UMG current leadership. We'll look forward to hearing from Lucian Grange, John Janik, and UMG employees under oath. UMG claimed to stand for creativity, but in fact exploits it, and the artist community knows that. Everybody knows, and it's not just UMG, it's everybody doing that. UMG drains artists for its profits, then discards them. Drake joins a growing chorus of artists raising questions about UMG's leadership. The public and the artists should be concerned about recent headlines involving UMG's largest stakeholders. That only reinforces the need for transparency all the way up to the board of directors level. UMG said, "Be careful what you ask for." Drake knows exactly what he asked for, the truth and accountability. Drake, shut the fuck up. Look, in some case, this is cool about what they're doing. But this is after battle, so the context of just the battle and now the lawsuit and everything. If Drake's win, everybody can sue. Meek Mill can sue Drake. For all I know, he could sue, and Kendrick maybe sue. But I don't know if but Kendrick's wife could sue because how he blatantly told lies. So with this, I just want to say that this is like a lose-lose situation, both for Drake and both for Universal. If Universal lose, things going to be hectic for them. Basically, they have to do a lot of things. Going to be a PR nightmare to respond to every single thing that they've got accused for. But with Lucian Grains, Drake, your relationship, we already know your relationship with the man. Now you are broken that relationship. Now Lucian's going to destroy you with everything that he got. He have got. So yeah, I think still this is because you asked for truth and accountability. What's your accountability for being a bitch? You didn't say sorry to Kendrick's wife. You didn't say sorry to people that you probably hurt with your side diss and everything, or everybody who probably got dissed by you, or I don't know, some people. So just like go ahead, I guess. And now this motherfucker right here.
Super Bowl Grammys. This shit was driving me, and you know where it should be driving me, but this is one of the biggest, if not, this is the biggest victory in music history right here.
Yeah, for stupid people, if I'm being honest, because again, Drake could have leave. He signed that contract, by the way. He could have leave. He could have negotiated before or just after Kendrick dropped Euphoria. Drake could have just negotiated with UMG. Again, strategy. Playing chess, not checkers. But he went for it and lose, and now this, motherfucking Nazi right here, and say this is the biggest victory. So things going to be bad. Like Drake, just go for being independent, my boy.
I'm never finna call Drake out of his name. I'm Team Drake 100%, and Team Kendrick, and Team all of us.
Nah, fam, nah.
Kendrick need to be going at UMG at this point. This is what I said in my version of Like That. I said, Lucian.
Yo, Dad, I got you, dog. I got you.
You know, lifetime deal. Like, let's stop aiming all this at each other. That's all, like, bro, you have no idea. Everything is worth everything for a moment like this, where we stop going at each other and we go at the slave masters.
What the fuck are you saying? Basically, when crazy on Kendrick, you went crazy on Kendrick and Drake, but now you just want everybody just support everybody. Come on, Kanye, you're that's to me it's like bullshit to get attention, but we move on. But that's it. That's what I think about the whole thing. Just to me, just wasting time. Shout out to JID. This man's going to drop an album. I can't wait. After amazing 2022 Forever Story, this man's going to drop another classic with The Case, with Kendrick, Drake. I support Drake if it's before everything, before the beef. But this man did it right after the beef. So the context of losing and being a bitch, this man now go full Karen. I understand though, when the Pusha thing happened, maybe he understand that that man is nothing to him, nothing compared to him. But with Kendrick, it's different. he face to face with kind of like the same type of guy but different type of lane. When he won, not him. When Kendrick won, feels like he got threatened. He got threatened to lose that number one spot to Kendrick, even though he's still number one in over the world. The world, not the world. He got still popular around the world. People still love him, respect him. Whether I don't respect him right now, but some people still respect Drake. The music's still there. People still listening to Drake. I even still listen to Drake. But with this, I'm just questioning his motto, his image as a tough guy. Just remove that. Just if you want to do this right before everything, just before signing any contract, then I would say go Drake, go do you expose this monster, Lucian Grains and UMG. But now just feel like after battle UMG didn't do shit. They just follow the money. Now you just feels like this is the correct moment. This is the right thing to do, and say bunch of bullshit because you lose the battle and you put Kendrick, even though this is right rap battle. It's supposed to be personal. Oh my god. So yeah, it's a bullshit thing. But it is what it is. We move on. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.